Hey, beautiful people. This video is the story of a dream I had when my younger brother passed away about a year and a half ago. I've been wanting to make it for a while, just so it's there for my family after I pass away. But I also know that some of you believe in spirits and that they visit people in their dreams. So maybe this will be meaningful for you as well. Anyway, thank you for watching. A year and a half ago, my kid brother Brett passed away unexpectedly. He was 2 years younger than me, so it came as a shock, and he lived on the other side of the continent with in laws who didn't like us, so none of us got to attend the memorial, and he ended up being cremated and buried at sea since he was a Navy man. And a few days after his passing, I had a dream about him. It started at our childhood home. The home was completely empty, and I was exploring it. Nothing like when we were kids. I went through the basement, the lower floor where the living room was, the middle floor where our kitchen was, and then the upper floor. And the bedroom we grew up in was on the upper floor. And waiting for me in it was my brother Brett, a young man again, whole, and sitting cross-legged on the floor against the far wall. In the dream, this meeting didn't feel like a surprise at all. It felt natural, and I wasn't afraid, sad, or otherwise distressed. It was as if I was bumping into him on any normal day. He smiled up at me, told me it was good to see me again, and then asked if I would walk him to his grave. I don't remember saying anything, but I took him by the hand and we started walking, heading out the back door of the house and into the woods where we had countless adventures as kids. And waiting for us in the woods was our old tree stand and an old tire swing, and this very specific tree we'd always loved to play on. It was a massive tree that had fallen from a dirt ledge above a creek, and it created a natural bridge as well as a playset that spanned over the creek, and we loved it. We climbed and played and sat laughing. It was wonderful to get to do that all over again, and it felt just as it did when we were little. Then the time came to start walking again, and we went east, soon finding ourselves passing the elementary school we both attended when we were little. We went in for a little bit, walking the empty halls, silent, peeking into our old classrooms and into the cafeteria. The sun was high in the sky outside, and it was a warm, pretty day with a breeze. Just the two of us. But what interested us more was the playground behind it. In silent agreement, he hopped on the merry-go-round, the little brother, and I, the big brother, did my duty and spun it, faster and faster as he laughed and held on. Then we did the swings, and the monkey bars, and then we took a little walk around the track, just enjoying the moment. And then once again, it was time to move on. And even though the pool we played in as kids wasn't actually located in the direction we were going, we passed it anyway. And of course, we had to take a break from our walk and go for a dip. Brett took to the high dive, cannonballing into the deep end over and over again, his laughter echoing through that warm, chill afternoon. I hung out in the shallow end and just watched. The sight of it brought a smile to my face. Just the two of us, the pool to ourselves on a perfect day. Well, it was almost perfect. I was so absorbed in the moment I'd forgotten what our purpose here really was in the end. And then, all too soon, we both noticed that the afternoon was wearing away. The sky was getting colorful and the sun was beginning to dip. It was time to move on. His grave was situated on a beautiful green hill. It had a little bench for people to sit, which we did. I did not look too long at the stone because every second I was there, the eventual goodbye became harder to bear. I held his hand one last time, and I said, I guess this is goodbye. And he replied with a smile, "It won't be goodbye forever." And with that, he was gone. For a moment, I was left on that little bench alone. And then I woke up and cried. Thank you for listening to my story today, beautiful people. We'll see you with another video soon.